You spend thousands on traditional SEO, and your organic traffic looks great. You consistently dominate Google search results. But when a user asks ChatGPT for the best recommendations in your industry, your brand is absolutely nowhere to be found. You are pouring resources into a strategy that leaves your brand totally undetected by the next generation of search. If you ignore this gap, you will lose a massive chunk of future buyers. Many marketers assume that holding a #1 spot on Google guarantees visibility within generative AI platforms. That assumption is entirely false. Google and OpenAI are competitors. When ChatGPT needs fresh information to answer a user's prompt, it does not scrape Google. It pulls live web data directly from Bing. Winning on Google gives you a false sense of security. If you want AI search engines to see your business, you have to adopt a completely new mindset. You must optimize for Bing first.
To fix this visibility gap, we need to look at how AI actually gathers information. ChatGPT does not just type your user's exact prompt into a search bar. This diagram shows a process called query fanouts. When a user asks for the best products in your category, the AI takes and breaks that single prompt down into several hidden, highly specific background searches. It runs all of those specific questions through Bing simultaneously. The model reads the top results for every single term and then combines the Bing data with its own training data to write a final response. A recent study by Search Engine Land looked at how this process handles queries for the best hotels in New York City. Researchers asked ChatGPT for recommendations 68 times to track which hotels the AI favored. They tracked 2 specific locations. The Baccarat Hotel is an established luxury icon founded in 2015 with over 1,300 Google reviews. The Fifth Avenue Hotel is much newer, opening in 2023, with barely over 200 reviews. This chart compares their performance. The Baccarat showed up a miserable 1.5% of the time, tied directly to a low Bing search ranking. The newer Fifth Avenue Hotel achieved a 20%. ChatGPT citations rely almost entirely on that exact placement. Next, take your core industry topic and write down 3 to 4 highly specific sub-questions related to it. These represent the query fanouts the AI is generating in the background. Securing AI visibility requires you to anticipate the hidden questions the AI generates. If you only optimize for the single, broad prompt the user types, the system will bypass you during its data gathering phase. Run your newly mapped query fanouts through Bing. When you identify the third-party articles ranking on page 1 for those exact phrases, extract their precise URLs. Traditional digital PR focuses on getting links from massive sites. Landing a mention in Forbes feels great, but if your brand is in the wrong specific Forbes article, it is useless for AI visibility. This split screen compares 2 different Forbes articles about New York City hotels from our case study. The Baccarat was featured in the article that ranked high on Google, which earned them 0 traction with ChatGPT. The Fifth Avenue was in the article that ranked high on Bing, and the AI fed that data straight to the user. Your new PR goal is highly specific. Compile a spreadsheet of these exact Bing-winning URLs. This becomes your target URL hit list. Instead of blindly pitching high-authority websites, contact the authors of those specific URLs. Request to have your brand added or reviewed within that exact existing article. General PR mentions fade quickly. Inserting your brand into a highly ranked Bing URL creates a permanent feed directly into the AI's knowledge base. You now possess a surgically precise list of Bing-ranked URLs and the targeted pitch strategy required to infiltrate them. When you successfully place your brand in these specific articles, you force OpenAI to pull that live data directly into its next user response. Instead of crossing your fingers and hoping AI training data eventually picks up your brand, you are putting your information exactly where the system is programmed to look. Dominating modern search is no longer a task of chasing Google's algorithm. To own the future of your brand's visibility, you have to strategically capture Bing's live data.